Thank you, Mr. Brackett. Mr. Senator, clearly I've been very excited to hear from you. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me at this time to introduce Mr. Milka Sanatan. Mr. Sanatan lectures in the Department of Geography at the University of the West Indies St. Augustine campus. Mr. Sanatan is an activist, artist, and writer. Since graduating from Trinity College East and BATCE 6th Form School in 2008, he has been a youth organizer creating more space for the creative arts and youth political leadership. Mr. Sanatan, we welcome you.
You know, it's always interesting when people say my name, so actually this morning I had to respond to an email, and they were like, "Thank you, Mr. Nathan. America would need more young women involved in the space." And I was like, okay, and then the person she CC'd and I was like, "He is." And Mr. Nathan is usually my name of surprise. But I'm quite happy to be here, back in my old school, and I'll just share some short remarks. So first, I want to big up Chairpersons Mrs. Sampson Farrell, Archdeacon Valio, Principal Mr. Wickham, members of the board, teaching staff, parents and students. It is an honor to return to my campus of Bishop Anstey and Trinity College East. Bishop Anstey High School East has produced a number of leading women who I still stay in contact with and who help me to grow professionally, personally, and politically. I think about Naomi Raymond, a counseling psychologist and my best friend. Eva Maria Flus, school teacher and foreign language consultant. Dr. Faith Raghubar, medical doctor and charitable spirit. Johanna Reyes and Reagan Gibbons, community and student activists while I was there on campus. And the soon-to-be Dr. Rachel Thomas, gender scholar, tutor, and African folk dancer. These are some of the names and titles behind and after it all. Young women in their 20s who have pushed boundaries in their own way. By the way, I'm 29 and a half, right? I'm not 100 years old. Yeah, okay. Today, I have been given the task with you to tell you a little bit about leading and determining your legacy. I really don't believe there's something called destiny that is fixed before we come into this world. I don't think that it was written in the stars that there was a special job, a career, lover, or a moment in our lives that was preordained. I believe the only legacy we should leave behind is love. I believe destiny is something that you create, that men and women are the bakers of life. Your destiny is the path you walk when you perform with the greatest level of discipline. Joy, commitment. When you fulfill your destiny, you feel a sense of purpose in your life. But this is only possible with hard work, something that you must create, experiment, fail, and learn to fail better, and finally succeed and make peace with all your experiences. No one here is destined to be rich and famous. Equally, no one here is destined to be poor and unrecognized. The most we can do is get up every day and give each job, task, and duty in our lives 100% at our best. Still, as young women, you will soon discover that the world will not reward you equally and even fairly for doing your best. Beyonce asked rhetorically, who runs the world? And the crowd replies, girls. And maybe that is true in her song. However, women, when they enter the job market, may receive less pay for the same work as a man. They may need more qualifications for a job than their male counterparts. It is not uncommon for women in boardrooms to have their intelligence and executive leadership questioned. When a man exercises power and leadership, he is seen as a strong leader. When a woman exercises power and leadership, they use another word, that she is a female dog. Many of you have been victims of public and street sexual harassment. This does not end after you graduate from school. And that is why movements such as the Me Too movement raise consciousness around accountability. And something that damages the lives of many young women is what Destra sang about in Lucy, the unfair judgment of girls and women in society by men and women who put your lives under the microscope and scrutinize and criticize and share their bad vibes about your hair, your body size, who you love, the length of your dress, and so on and so on. The struggle is real. The inequalities are more real. For all the advances women have made in the past decades, women are not given the same chance as men to lead. But this does not have to be your fate, a cruel destiny determined by male-dominated cultures in an unfair world. At the last CARICOM Heads of Government meeting, of the 15 leaders of government and prime ministers, there were 14 men and 1 woman prime minister, Mia Mottley of Barbados. In 2016, West Indies had a stunning hat-trick of world titles in 2020 cricket. The West Indies under-19s men's and women's cricket team has won their respective championships. Now here's the interesting part. When the West Indies men's cricket team beat England, they won $1.6 million US. When the West Indies women's cricket team beat Australia, they took home $100,000 US. The boys' club is a real one. For over 100 years, the Queen's Park Cricket Club at the Oval did not include one single female member. Venetia Batch, editor of campus publication UB Today and sports analyst, campaigned for years, and she was one of the first women finally admitted in 2007. The love and support and encouragement you have received at Bishop Anstey East may not exist in the same way beyond these walls. That gives you more reason to stay connected, close, and committed to ensuring that a better world is possible, one that respects the dignity of hard work and vision of women. During the July-August holidays, I read 18 books of poetry and 1 short story collection. 14 of these were authored by Caribbean women. So one day I hope to be reading literature produced by you. I will share with you some of their wise and powerful words. Whenever you come up against the unfairness of this world, one that looks at you and tells you that you do not deserve a fair shot, remember the words of Lucille Clifton. She says, there is an Amazon in us. She is a secret we do not have to learn. There will come a time when people come and say that you're a good for nothing, that you're another woman here to give trouble because you stand up, speak out, and challenge the unfairness of this world. Daniel Boudou Fortuné, painter and poet, says there's something called redemption in laughter, and she writes, your daughter is troubled. Too much of her father's madness in her broad bones, too much silence in his speech, too much wanting, and she is only half pretty, 10 pounds too heavy, something sitting wild in the rim of her laughter. We may not all hold leadership positions, but we can all take leadership in our lives. And a big part of leadership is not that you won't make mistakes, it is actually learning from those mistakes. I tell you, go out, make mistakes, and learn from them. Tanya Shirley tells us that God restores all virtue, and the only true sin is the lack of repair. I was once a teenager, believe it or not. Parents and teachers were too. So fathers, mothers, and teachers, take a minute to remind yourself of what it was like growing up when you learned that the world will not love you sufficiently and give you the respect you deserve. Therefore, Treat your daughters with care and love, even when others don't, and even when your little ones stop loving themselves. So flashback, when I was younger, and a heartbreak felt like World War III. Some of you, in 15 minutes of heartbreak, based on a WhatsApp conversation and 3 blue ticks, lock yourselves up in a room, raise your voice at the dog who cannot reply at home, and cry yourself to sleep. That is part of life. As young women leaders, you have no time to waste, especially on little boys. In the future, I want you to catch planes and catch flights, do not catch feelings. I made that up this morning. How do you know that? In the words of Shivani Ramlochan, who gives girls the best advice, if you must cry for a man, do it dancing on his skull. This is your life. Live it, love yourself. They call me Cardi, banging birds, spicy Mary, hot Mary, You have the power to wake up tomorrow morning and begin the journey of 1,000 miles to be the version of yourself you want to be in your dreams. All this is possible if you struggle against the inequalities of your world. Stand strong with your sisters and put your best foot forward. Think of excellence, believe in yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sanata, for those truly inspiring words. I am very certain that our young ladies have taken more than a page